Hello, I'm Dr. Nina Rickens, and today we're thrilled to have Dr. Garcia-Azorin for Editor's Choice with Cephalalgia Journal to discuss excellent publication in the journal. Hello, Dr. David Garcia-Azorin. Can you please tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Hi, Nina. Hello, everyone. I'm so pleased to be here with you today. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to highlight the production that we recently did. I am an adult neurologist working on headache, mainly in Valladolid University Hospital in Spain.
Excellent. And name of the article, it is a long way to the top if you wanted citations. So my question today is what constitutes success in the field of headache?
That's a very difficult question because what I felt when we wrote this article is that you can imagine successful people in the headache field, and there are many people that most of us would agree that they are successful, but some of them are so different one from another that we can speak about that success is defined in multiple ways. I would say that the people who gives the plenary presentations in the conferences probably can be considered as successful, but there is other brilliant researchers that live in the lab and that they are producing the real progress of headache science and science in general. And sometimes they are not that popular, but I would say that they are as successful, if not even more. And we have surprising ways to measure success in academia. You know that the most popular one is impact factor, H-index, and so on. And those are like the traditional, but my feeling is that the world is changing. Don't you think so?
That's excellent. I agree. Technology changes the world. So how can we use technology to increase our citations? And within this question also, is there a role of collaboration which we should keep in mind?
I think that this is a little bit different from the past because we long time ago, not that long time ago, but a few time ago, articles get to the public when they were in press, and it took a while, a few months, sometimes years, to see the light. But now with the online production of articles, the process has shortened quite a bit. So it means that sometimes you submit an article and 2-3 months later, it's already published and citable. It means that in the past, it took a bit longer for the articles to get disseminated, but now you only have to click on the net the name of the journal and you can see most of the publications. You know that with the open access policy, the science has become more accessible. It has some caveats because not everyone can pay for the open access publication. So some people struggle quite a bit to get publications in high impact journals. But on the other hand, science is more visible and you can know almost immediately what other peers are working on. And I agree with I agree with your comment on multidisciplinary collaboration, because that's probably the other big change. Because in the past, when you wanted to do a multinational collaboration, you had to wait for the conference, or you had to write an email, and it took quite a bit to organize and manage for the international collaboration. And now with this type of online platforms, and all the resources that we have online, this became a reality. It's one of the few things that the pandemic brought positive things.
That's right. And in your excellent publication, you highlighted that articles more likely to get cited if there are multiple authors from diverse background.
Mhm. This is something, recently a famous singer played in Madrid in Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, and it's somewhat a fun phenomenon. If I am a big fan of some colleague from Spain or from the US or from any other country, I try to follow which are the novel publications that he releases or she releases. And when you have an article which is like a combination of multiple authors, sometimes it's like a very good music album where there are like AC/DC, Bon Jovi, Metallica, and all the big guys and groups. So it's like somewhat more attractive, and it facilitates the dissemination and the visibility.
The name of your article, is it coming from some music song?
Yeah, sure. It's AC/DC. I have my electric guitar. No, it's a joke. I don't play the guitar. I would love to. Perhaps sometime I will learn, but I like to compare research and science with art, because all the researchers should try to achieve the excellence in the articles and the publications, which means that it is never a problem to have one more look to the article and refine one sentence or improve a figure, because the better written it is, the more popular it will get. So this is something that I like to compare with a painter or a sculptor, because we sometimes dedicate almost the same time as an artist for our productions. And then the thing that I miss the most is that we shouldn't forget that what we produce usually is not for ourselves, it's not for the scientific community, it's for the general population, for the people, especially if they are the ones that are paying for the research. And sometimes we do public funding claims, and if we are conducting research with the population's money, we should revert back to the publication, not only in the shape of science, but also disseminating the content and the findings of our research, ideally in an accessible and clear language, because for us it's quite common to use terms and acronyms that are sometimes like speaking in a very weird language, and people get amazed, but they don't understand a word. So that's something that I think that it's making a difference. And this dissemination of the science via interviews, short podcasts, and so on. I like it very much because it's something quite easy to access.
We really appreciate it, as it said in your article that it should be treated as work of art. So we're very grateful for your participation in this interview. We will provide our listeners and viewers with link to the journal and your wonderful publication. And really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
I thank you for the opportunity, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to recommend the article, which is related to the editorial that we produce, which is an article produced by the colleagues from the Norwegian Headache Center. The first author is Danelakis, and it's rocket science about how to get multiple citations. So all the young colleagues that want to achieve a high impact, it's not to miss one. Thank you very much.
Thank you.